Day, everyone. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there who's on my channel and all around the world. And I will have a special shout out to my father on Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, Dad. Today, my mother told me that he wanted his special meal for Father's Day, in which he wanted some porgies. So I'm going to be doing him a porgies. I got some Pollock for everyone else. He wanted some greens, in which he went ahead and made his own greens, but I have greens for the family that I'm going to be preparing, and he wants some potato salad, and I went and got some navy beans. I'm going to go ahead and make a small pot of that as well. So we're going to enjoy today with our father, and today is going to be a beautiful day. I just wanted to come on and show you how I'm going to prepare his meal for him today on this grand day. So let's get started. Okay, guys, I'm doing my prep work. I have my navy beans here, in which I'm going to let them soak for about a good half an hour to clean them real good. Ones that are bad, I just take out. And like this one here, that's a real bad one. Take them out. And then I'll get to have my meat on already. I have turkey leg boiling now. I'm just going to add some onions. I have some onions and celery already chopped up. I have half of a celery, and I have half of an onion that I'm going to go ahead and put in with my navy beans and cook them up nice. So got some potatoes on with some eggs. I chopped up some onions. A lot of people don't like celery in their potato salad, so I'm going to chop some celery down real fine, so they won't even notice that it's in there. So they, I like a crunch in my potato salad, but this time I'm just going to go ahead and crunch, smush it up, crushed celery. And I have my greens, even though they're in the bag, I'm going to go ahead and wash them, in cold water with some salt. I already have it in the sink here, ready to go in the pot when time is due. And I also have some meat for that as well. Some smoked turkey for that too. So let me get my pot here. And I'm going to use it for my beans. I have a small pot. I'm just going to go ahead and show you what I'm going to add into my pot for my navy beans. So I have some chicken broth here. I'm going to use some chicken broth, and I'm going to go ahead and put that on and get the broth seasoned up well for my navy beans. So I'm just going to use a cup of chicken broth. I'm going to add the 2 stalks of celery, and I'm going to use half of an onion. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to boil that down for flavor for my beans. It's funny because I came in and Dad wanted turnips. And he went ahead and he made his own pot. Did a good job. He likes cooking his in the pressure cooker, but he cooked his own. He went turnip greens. He cooked his own turnip greens. So he's ready to go for the day. Okay, we'll get that started. So I have my pot on for my greens that I'm making for the family. I have my potatoes and my eggs on. And I'm going to just get ready to finish prepping up, and I'll be back. Now I'm just going to check my beans, my navy beans, and make sure I got all the bad ones out. See those brown ones? They're bad. We don't want to cook those. We don't want to, be biting into a bad beans. We have to really be careful with our food today. Even our greens, even though they're in the bag, you still have to wash them as if they came hand-picked. So that's looking good. got my beans ready to cook, but I'm going to put more seasoning, add more seasonings into my pot of beans. So I have some adobo I'm going to add into the pot as well. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of adobo so we get that flavoring in there. We don't need paprika. I'm going to use some onion powder, just a tad bit, teaspoon of that, because I have onions to go in with my, oh, this one's not open. I'm going to have to open this one here. Get a knife. If I was home, I'd have went ahead and bit it off. You know how you just go ahead and bite it off, because sometimes it takes forever to get off. So I'm going to add some garlic powder. Good bit of garlic powder in there. And I have some oregano. I'm going to add some oregano into my navy beans. Oh, that's not open either. Let's get this opened up here. Getting my prep work done. And I'm going to be frying the fish in the deep fryer today. This is so much going on. I'll go ahead and I'll add it into the deep fryer. So let me just add a teaspoon of oregano going in with my navy beans, guys. So far I used some chicken stock. I have also some soup, beef sow soup base. That's going to give it a little bit more flavor. So I'm just going to use a teaspoon of that as well. Just a teaspoon. I'm just going to add it into the pot as well. To give that some flavor. It's some good stuff here. That's some good stuff. For when you're boiling your meats down, or, you know, any types of soups or anything like that, this is really good. Okay, now that I have my seasonings for my pinto beans, I'm just going to go ahead and add them to the pot. All right, so we have that going. It's going to be a grand day today. I love cooking for the family. It's been going on for years, and I don't think it'll ever end. But I'm going to check my meat here that I have for my greens. I have a big pot. I'm waiting on some more greens to come, so I'm just going to let my meat boil down. I'm going to let my meat boil down until it's almost falling off the bone. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add some onion. I'm going to add a half of an onion to the turkey leg that I have for the greens. I have to have onions in. I'll put that in, let that boil down, season that water up to a T. I'm going to go ahead and season my water as well with some adobo. I'm going to use a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of adobo. We have onion powder. I'm going to use some garlic powder. And as it's cooking, I'll go ahead and I'll add some crushed red peppers. I'm going to add a little bit of brown sugar to give it a nice, sweet taste there. Let's see what else seasonings we have here. I'm not home, so I'm gonna use what I got. So that's how that's going down today. I'm gonna use what I got, and it's still gonna come out a good meal. Anywho, okay. So let's get our greens cleaned up, and I'll be back. Okay, for those who don't like having celery in their potato salad, They don't like the crunch in the potato salad like that. I'm just going to go ahead and crush these up real fine. I'm going to take some of the potato salad out and have it without onions and celery because a couple of folks in the family don't like onions. So we'll just separate a small bowl for the family. This is my brother coming in. As I crush it up, the celery real fine, guys. We got real finely crushed celery that I'm going to add in potato salad. Everybody add different ingredients to their potato salads. If you write in the description what you put in your potato salad, so we can, switch recipes and try something new. And I make different types of potato salad. Every time I make it, it never comes out the same. But yeah, we got our pots of rolling here. Got my beans on. I'm going to turn them down, let them cook nice and slow. We won't want to rush it. We want to cook it at a nice temperature, so I got it on low. I got my potatoes and eggs. I have about 8 potatoes, and I have 7, 8 eggs, because I like eggs in my potato salad. I like that egg, texture in my potato salad to give it seasoning. I wish I had some shrimps. I would add some shrimps into the potato salad this Sunday too as well. But we're not going to go that route because I have to deep fry all the fish. So I'm going to make a skillet. Also, I'm going to just make a skillet of cornbread. And we're going to have cornbread as well to go with these greens. And so you know which route I'm going with this here. So sit back, enjoy, and watch how I prepare this Father's Day meal. Just going to do a quick check on my navy beans to make sure that the water didn't dissolve out. Juices and it's cooking good. I'm going to check my meat on my collard greens. See if it's falling off the bone yet. Nope, still got a while yet for that. I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of the chicken stock in with my turkey leg that's in there. I'm just going to add just maybe a half a cup of the chicken broth in there as well. I'll add some more seasoning. Once I add my greens, I'll go ahead and I'll add some more seasonings on top of that there too. And get this dinner rolling. I'm going to go ahead and deep fry. He want porgies. So when your dad want porgies on Father's Day, that's what you get him for his meal. Whatever they request to eat for their Father's Day's meal, that's what he's going to eat. But like I said, he already went ahead and cooked his own greens. He wanted turnip greens, so he cooked him some turnip greens. I thought I was going to do a whole big pot of that. But he also got a bag of the collard greens. So I'm going to do those, the collard greens, in the big pot here for the family. So let's get our porgies cleaned up. Get his porgy cleaned up and get the fish seasoned up and get this dinner rolling, guys. Okay, guys, I have my turkey wing. I'm going to go ahead and add in with the beans as well. I'm going to give them a quick rinse. And I'm just going to go ahead and add them into the navy beans. We'll have more flavor inside our beans as well. I'm going to add another one of these smoked turkey wings inside the greens too as well. Might as well go all the way out. Dump that right on in there. Don't be scared, dude. You ain't gotta go all the way around the kitchen there. Come say hi to my people on my channel.
Hi, y'all.
He's hiding, guys. Stacy came in. He said, "Is that thing on?" I said, "No." Oh boy. So I have some Pollock fish. I'm going to take them out the bag. I'm going to sit them in some cold water so they can thaw. And you didn't get no Pollock. I mean, porgies there. You didn't get no porgies?
I got my porgy up in the freezer.
Oh, you're going to cook it yourself?
I got one porgy up in the freezer.
Oh, you're going to do it yourself?
Well, I don't have to if you're going to do it.
Yeah, I'll do it for you. Where's that? You didn't hurry up. We can put that in. Oh, that thing's frozen solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to take a while to draw. You might as well eat the Pollock with us.
It don't take that long.
Okay.
But I'll cook that because I got to clean it.
Yeah, you want to cook it yourself.
Yeah, I'll cook it myself.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's get our Pollock. Y'all see how this turning out here, guys? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put the fish here in some water. It's nice. Are they summer pants? Or are they night pants?
These, yeah.
So we have 2 bags of the Haddocks fillets. I'm going to go ahead and put them in some cold water so they can thaw. It doesn't take long at all. Doesn't take long. You said 11 people, Mom? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And you know I'm going to go ahead and just do both bags. So. Huh? No. She must be cleaning the fire out because I thought she had it in the car. Oh, boy. Okay, so we'll just sit this in cold water for at least just 15 minutes and then it should thaw out. Doesn't take long for the fish to thaw. So we have cod and we have haddock. Let me show you. We have cod and we have some haddock. Okay, we'll set this over here so I can get my greens out. So we got some kale and I have some collard. We're going to mix the 2 in together, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to clean them first. I'm going to go ahead and put them in some cold water and some salt and get them cleaned up. Even in spite of they're in the bag, you still have to wash the greens, guys. What did you put in your greens, Dad? When did you cook them, this morning or yesterday?
I cooked them the day before yesterday.
You don't like my greens?
I wanted some greens the day before yesterday.
Oh, okay. That's what it was, guys. That's what it was. He wanted them the day before yesterday, so it ain't like... That's right. He got his greens and had them... He's like me. I'll cook some greens at the house, too, and I'll just go ahead and, you know, have them already done and enjoy whenever I feel like it. Having some greens. Oh, there's a lot of greens here. Think we need this whole big bag? 11 people?
No.
No, we don't.
No.
I'm just going to do half for this bag and y'all still got some greens left. Did you get the lemon meringue pie? Or you got the lemon cake? Oh, they didn't. Y'all see how my dad's avoiding the video? He put the juice in the refrigerator. He don't want to be in the video, guys. I'm going to turn it off so he can relax. Be a good time to tell him about the goodness of Jesus, Dad. Okay, so we're doing my prep, and I'll be back once I get situated and ready to get the food going. Okay, guys, now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get started with my honey flavored cornbread. And I'm going to add some butter. I'm going to go ahead and add some butter, melted butter. Let's have a stick of melted butter. Mix that in there. Just regular cornbread mix. And I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of honey. Honey cornbread. So now I'm just going to go ahead and grease the pan here. I'm going to do it in the skillet. So I just want it for my for the greens. Good old cornbread. Them greens. Go ahead and get the pan nice and coated with that butter. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just go ahead and add that cornbread in. I just added a half a stick of butter, sweet cream butter, and 2 tablespoons of honey to my cornbread. So I'll sit that in the oven and we'll get that rolling. Get that in the oven, guys. And that's it for the oven. That's all I need to put in the oven. That's it. I'll get my fish nice and get them defrosted. Doesn't take long. I'm going to put them in the deep fryer there. I'm going to deep fry the fish. So I'm going to make my mixture, so I'll have a double dip battered fish here. So let me get started with making my batter. If you want to see it, yeah, I'll go ahead and show you how I make my batter, so you guys can enjoy it as well. So let me get this stuff cleaned up, and then get ready to make my fish batter. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and start seasoning up my fish here. The fish is still cold. You know, just took it out of the cold water. So first I'm going to go ahead and add some Old Bay. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh boy, we make a mistake, we're gonna have to fix it, right guys? Lord have mercy. I guess we can still work with it. The whole bottle. So I'm going to have to drain this, guys. I'm not going to waste it. Okay. The whole bottle. This part opened up like that there, guys. Be careful when you're in the kitchen. So now I'll just take and go ahead and... Oh boy, I wasn't going to waste that Old Bay. And get my fish seasoned up. Let's get it on all pieces. Let me hold this down so it doesn't do that again. Okay. I have my Old Bay. I'm going to wash my hands off again here. Got my potatoes in here cooling so I can peel and get those started. Alright, so now I'm going to add some adobo. Got my Old Bay, I'm going to add some adobo. Get it seasoned up. We don't want it too salty. I have some paprika here. I'm going to just add some paprika. Then we're going to deep fry today. Let me open this up. It's not coming out good enough for me. Okay. I have my onion powder. Garlic powder. You can also add ginger if you like ginger on your foods. You can add ginger as well. Okay, so what else? We have some pepper here. You wash your hands, keep your hands cleaned up. Just make sure this pepper comes out right here. Alright, let's add some pepper. I'm using this fish seasoning here. Since I'm already going ahead and seasoning my fish, I'm going to use the yellow fish breading. Alright. So I'm going to add 2 packs of my Sassoon Goya. Covering that fish real good. This is good for the coloring of your fish as well as flavor. Alright, so now I'll go ahead and I'll mix my fish around and get that all seasoned up real good. See that? Get our fish nice and coated. We'll let that sit before I coat with my cornmeal and then deep fry. So we'll get our fish in here nice and neatly in the dish here. Let me make sure that our fish is coated on both sides. Okay. Excuse me, guys. Alright. And I have some oregano. I'm going to go ahead and add 1-2 more fish as well. That oregano on there. And your fish is seasoned. Very good seasoned fish. So we'll let that sit for a good 10-15 minutes before I start to fry. And we have our seasoned fish. Let's look at that. Alright. Let's get this part out the way here. Clean my mess up here. I think I'll take and I'll put my seasoning in a bag. It makes it easier. It makes it much easier to cook and to actually coat your fish. So I'm going to be using the yellow fish. Yellow fish breading. So I'll just go ahead and add that to the pan there, to the bag there. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add a half of pack of my Goya into the breading as well. Just a half a pack. And I'll go ahead and I'll put a little bit more pepper. Just a half a teaspoon of pepper too as well. And this will go ahead and cook my fish when it's ready to go in to the fryer. So I'm going to sit this over here until it's ready to go. When we're frying, I'm going to go ahead and use the extra light olive oil. I'm going to use that to fry my fish in the get this started. Get our deep fryer ready to be nice and heated up. And I'll be back, guys. Okay, guys, and now I'm going to go ahead and make the potato salad. I have my potatoes already cut down. This is my version of potato salad. I don't have any sugar, so don't complain when you don't see sugar in. There's no sugar here. They don't use sugar, so we're not going to add sugar to our potato salad. Alright, I'm going to cut up my eggs. I have my potatoes cut down. I already had a few of the I'm just going to make sure that my potatoes are all evenly cut. Okay, so now I'm going to make some with onions and celery and a little bowl without. For those who don't eat onions, don't like onions in their potato salad. So we'll do that there. Put some more of those over there. Let me wash my hands. Some more eggs here. I like my eggs in my potato salad. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and add some Miracle Whip. Let's get both. Alright, so I'm going to just go ahead and get that Miracle Whip in there. I'm going to use maybe a half a cup of there. And maybe just a tad bit in there. Don't need much. Okay. I have some mustard. I'm going to add some mustard into. Go right on top of. Oh, it's not open. Yep. Use my mouth. Alright. Alright. I'm going to add a mustard. You just got a little bit of mustard in. Add some pepper. Just a tad bit of pepper in there. I have some adobo, just a little bit. Onion. You don't need garlic. Just have some oregano. I have my celery to go in the big bowl. That's 2 celery sticks that I got finely chopped. And I have a half of an onion. One with and one without onion. Okay. So now let me get the mixing here. I'll start with the smaller bowl first and get that mixed in. You just want to whip it. I'm going to use a bunch of seasonings. And I have some paprika. I'm just going to add a pinch of paprika in. Just a pinch for the smaller bowl. Doesn't take much at all to make your potato salad. Okay, that's without the celery and onion. Everybody makes theirs different. I usually will put sugar in, but without sugar, so we can just eat it like this here. It's going to still taste good. Let me try it. Delicious. All right. So now we have our bowl with our onions and our celery. You can have carrots. You can boil your carrots down and add that to your potato salad as well. So let me go ahead and start mixing. Some people don't like mustard. Some people do. Everybody's different when they make their potato salad, but there's no going wrong with your potato salad unless your potatoes aren't done. Well, you can go wrong with your potato salad if your potatoes and your eggs are not done. I think I can add a little bit more mayo. Real quick as it sits. So let me add just a tad bit more mustard. A tad bit more. Okay, let's put some paprika in there. I'm just going to add just half of a teaspoon of salt. Boom, that's it. So half a teaspoon. Alright, and I'll go ahead and mix that in, blend that in together. Excuse me, guys. Let me try that there. Delicious. Okay, now this is the tester here. With that Miracle Whip, it already has a nice sweet taste to it. So we're not losing any flavor. I'm just going to clean up around the sides of the bowl here. Get that cleaned up there. Okay. There we go. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to just spread that around in the bowl there. And there we have it, my potato salad. So I'll just take the top. Where's my lid go to this here? Gotta be more careful, guys. Just gonna go ahead and sprinkle some more paprika right on top of there. And here my potato salad is done. See that? All right, now I'm just gonna go ahead and check on my my greens. I went ahead and added half of a red bell pepper in. They're coming along. The meat then broke down in there. Coming along good. My greens are coming along great. With that meat starting to fall off the bone there. I have to go a different route on my fish. I'm going to do it in a skillet. So, let me clean up. I'm about to start this fish here and get it frying. 3:10. Dinner's supposed to start at 4 o'clock. So let's see how this turns out, guys. Okay, guys, now that I have my fish seasoned and let that sit and let them season marinate into that fish, I'm going to set this aside here. I have my skillet on, getting hot. So I have my yellow bread seasoning. So with that, I'm just going to go ahead and add some yellow cornmeal. And remember, I already put some sassoon in there just for the outside coloring of the fish there. Because my fish is already seasoned, so we don't need much. So I just add some more of that in. Let me show you. And let's put some of that cornmeal in there as well, some more of that yellow cornmeal. We're going to make sure we have enough for our fish. That's enough there. There we go. Oh boy. All right, now that I have my sassoon and my cornmeal, I'm going to take you guys over to the other side of the kitchen there. Let's to the oven so I can start adding my fish to my seasonings. Guys, I got my fish about ready to go in to the pot there. But I'm going to show you my greens here. They're cooking good. There's my navy beans there, guys. Still cooking. I just put it on low. So we're going to let that just cook. But right now we're going to add our fish to the pan. There, you hear that pan popping? That oil in there popping. So now I'm going to start off with the cod. I'm just going to go ahead and add a couple pieces at a time. And my cornmeal there. Make sure it's coated on both sides. You want to make sure that oil is nice and hot. If that oil isn't hot, guys, you're going to mess your fish right on up. Trust me, been there and done that. Oil nice and hot there. Let me try a pinch here and see how that, yep, that's ready to go. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and coat 2 at a time. Okay, now let's pull this over so you can see me add my fish to the pan there. Get this right here. Okay, let's add our fish. Let's get this dinner rolling. We have our fish. We're just going to add into that oil. It could pop a little bit more. It could be a little bit hotter, but I'm already started now. I'll just turn it up a little bit more. There we go. Okay, let me get a couple more pieces in. Get them covered. We'll do 4 pieces at a time. Let me wash my hands. If it's a Father's Day meal, before this porgy's away, he's gonna cook his own porgy. So okay, that's good. That would have been a lot for today on a Sunday, and yeah, he's picky with his food. Like I said, he made his own pot of greens and everything. But he said he made them on the other day, so he get a pass for that. Okay, here we go. We're gonna add our other fish in. We're gonna let that just cook on in. We're going to get our fish nice and coated there. Make sure our fish is coated good. Yep, there we go. So we'll let that go ahead and cook. We'll let that go ahead and fry on up while I check on stir my greens. Add a lid too on top of there. I added just a sprinkle of, I'm going to take this bone out. No, I'm going to leave that hot. Put just a tad bit of brown sugar to my greens this time, and just a pinch of vinegar. We'll add some vinegar and just a tad bit of brown sugar into my greens, this pot here. That's this pot here. Okay, so we got our navy beans back there cooking. I have my honey cornbread done. I have that done. Let's see how golden brown those babies are and how fluffy they are. Yeah, we have that to do today. All right, let me find something to fish out. Ready to flip. Your fish will let you know. I don't want to touch it until I know it's okay to flip, guys. Turn that up on high so I get that good fry. So we just want to add some more fish into the cornmeal here. We just want to get this thing a-rolling. Continue to allow our fish is frying. Let's move this out the way so we have more room to put our fish. We're just going to lay our fish right on there. Give it a check. Yeah, that's ready to flip. Doesn't take this long to fry. We'll leave that alone because I just added that into the oil. And we don't want our fish to actually break down. Okay, let's give this one a flip. No, I just flipped that one. We're going to give this one a flip. Ready to flip. Go ahead and flip this one here. Yes. Since I got a lot going on, I'm just going to go ahead and add another one to the pan there. Make sure that it's coated nice and good. Yeah, I got a nice coating. See that? Just add it right on in there and let it go for its own. Boy. Okay, let's give it a check. Let that cook a little longer. Yeah, let's just let it cook before taking it out. Okay, I'm about to take those out. Take some of them out anyhow. And add that to our pan here. I think I'm going to use a spatula. I don't like using these. just want to use the spatula. I like taking mine out with a spatula. I'm going to do the other side of just a tad bit longer. Yeah, I'm going to put that again. To make sure that that fish is done. Be careful, guys, when you're doing this kind of fish here. It's a little tricky. Here we have it. This one's done. We have the delicious golden fried fish. I'm just going to show you as it comes out of the pan here. Nice and crispy, guys. Okay, so I'm moving right along. Gotta be gentle to that fish. All right, this one's ready to come out. See that nice and meaty there. I'll show you how meaty this fish is. Oh, I can't show you on that one. This one's ready to come out. Take our time with this here and let them cook. Cooking with Carol. Cooking with Carol. Here we have it, guys. Let's let the rest of our fish cook, guys, and I'll be back. Okay, now I'm going to take this out here. That's been sitting in for a good minute. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to let it drain a little. See how gorgeous that fish is. We're just going to add more into the pan. We're going to let that cook a little bit more so that don't break it. No, we good. So we're going to let that cook a little bit more so that don't break down. But look at the meat on this fish here. Look at the meat on that fish and the crunch. Delicious, guys. Delicious, nice and meaty. That's what happens when you cook it. You taste in your food. That's where all the weight come in. These are ready to flip. I don't know if you guys seen my other video where I did my fish. I made the batter, the flour and seasoned with cold water batter with my fish there. That fish was awesome, guys. I'm telling you, that fish was really good. I had no complaints with that fish. Next time I make it, I'll make a video of how I did my batter. Because I didn't show how I did the batter. I just put it up after. I'm going to try another piece of this fish here. This fish is good, guys. That's what happens when you get to cook. You get to taste it. Delicious. I'm going to turn my greens off. I reckon I'm going to test it to make sure they're good. They're done there. I'm going to test them. See how hot that is. I'm not going to put that in my mouth. Give it a test. Alright, I'm going to take this out here. Alright, we'll let that fry up some more. I'm going to go ahead and put some more fish in the batter. Here you go. Come on down. I'm going to do some too with just the regular cornmeal. I'm going to add that in there. Put it in the cornmeal, guys, and season the fish up with just the regular cornmeal. Seasoned up, coated up rather, already seasoned. I'm going to go ahead and just add that into the pan there. Good, you coated it with some regular guys to put it separate. Take that out. That's ready to go. We're going to drain. And we're going to add it right to the rest of our fish. Put our small pieces in. It's the last piece here. Where's my hands on? Take some more room for our tray here. We'll give this one a flip. Alright guys, a lot going on. Okay. We'll get it together one day. Okay, let's take this out here. Ready to come out. Sit in it just a tad bit longer. Get all that fish in there. We finished up the whole. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it off. Take this one out. And we'll just let those fry, guys. Here's some of the fish here that's already done. We got our light fried, we got our dark fried. We have our light colored ones. These ones will be a little lighter because I'm using the regular cornmeal without the adobo, the sazon coated batter. So it's going to come out much lighter. Or did I just make a boo-boo? Sorry guys. I gotta tighten up my screen there. I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take out the last batch here. And this is the batch that doesn't have the sazon on the cornmeal there. Let that go ahead and see the difference there. Not too much of a difference. Here's the difference. Oh, my fish is done. You can tell me how many minutes it took to do that. Here. Turn this off. This is done. We got our fish done. I'm going to go over to the other side, guys, and I'll be back. And there we have it, our fish here. We have the one fried with the sazon for the coloring, and we have our regular cornmeal for our fish today. In the kitchen with Chef Girl, guys. God bless you. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. We're about to spend our day relaxing. Turned everything off. My beans are done. We're going to turn everything off and let everything cool down to be able to get ready to eat our delicious meal. In the kitchen with Chef Carol, guys. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? We got our fried fish done for today. As he suggested, he wanted fish for Father's Day, so that's what he got. My dad's a fish. He loves fish. Growing up, we had fish fry every Friday. I'm also a fan of fish. So this is what it is today. It's his request, and that's what it is. So in the kitchen with Chef Carol, guys, here we have it again. I have my 2 fish fried, one with the sassoon and one with regular cornmeal, guys. Here we have it. Enjoy your day. Happy Father's Day. See you soon.